Hi everyone, this is the Collective Soul Tarot and my name is Kay. I'm excited today. I'm going to do something else, a bonus reading for our alphabet readings. This time I've got the numbers over here in this box that I'm going to choose from. These numbers are going to represent your birth year. So it's going to go from 1958 all the way up to 2003 because that's kind of like the age group that are watching tarot card readings. If I'm wrong, please let me know, and I will add your birth date in there as well. But for now, it's from 1958 all the way up to 2023. And as usual, I'm going to pull a letter tile for the first name or the initial that's for your first name, middle name, last name, and nickname. Whatever it is you resonate with most or most identify with. If that's your letter today, then that's what I'm going to be pulling. Or that's what I'm going to be doing a reading for. With your birth date, birth year. So what we're doing here is we're actually adding another element to distill the information down even further. So if your birth year is not pulled, this likely is not going to be your reading. But if the letter is, it could be. It still could be. You could still apply this reading to you if the letter I pull is something that belongs to you, okay? Or you do it as a cross reader who knows somebody of the letter I'm going to pull and with the birth year too. So let's continue. Let's go ahead. This is a bonus reading that I'm not going to be doing often, just when I feel like it'd be something fun to do, right? Something different. So let's go ahead. Oh, I should move this guy here because we're going to be doing the Celtic cross spread. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. Let's continue. Now I've shook them both so I don't make a noise. I'm just going to pick randomly. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, please help me choose the one of the letter that most wants to hear their reading today for this bonus reading. We have W. Fantastic. So somebody with the name of W, it's going to go in here. Well, I mean, it's not. It's just, again, it's just a reading that I just do every so often. So I will just make a note of it, make sure. Now, for this one, you tell I know what I'm doing, right? Okay, so for the year, the birth year, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, help me pick whatever W name their birth year. I'm trying to get them all. Okay, let's see. This is the one. 1969. Yeah, it depends. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It's 1969. Okay, Wayne, why did I say Wayne? Okay, it could be Wendy, or whoever. If W has maybe a middle name they go by. But that'll go back, that'll go in the little box afterwards so that I don't pull 1969 again for like a month kind of thing. I think I could be doing this very often. So I got to figure that out. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I got the Gilded Tarot Royale deck here. I love it. It's beautiful, pretty. And Archangel Michael and my Holy Spirit, will you please help us? Help me today. Guide and assist me to correctly interpreting the energies in the cards and to help me see clearly. Thank you. Archangel Michael and Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for our W names who were born in the year of 1969? For this reading today is Friday, October the 20th, 2023. Okay. I pre-shuffled already, so we're just doing this. Celtic cross spread, we're talking about the current situation, overall energies. Ace of Swords, truth and clarity, honesty, new beginning, a new divinely guided beginning in truth and honesty and vulnerability for that matter, because that's authenticity and that's integrity and that, it's just walking in truth, okay? Transparency. What's crossing it? The Hermit. Well, that's a good thing crossing it, really. It is. It means you've been doing some soul searching, okay? Soul searching, maybe you had a dark night of the soul where the divine has come in to help enlighten you, which means to help make you wiser. So that when you're stepping on your path, you'll know that going back is always going to lead to something that's deceptive. You're supposed to go up. You're supposed to go ahead in life. And so the divine is helping you to see what's on your path. And this path must include truth and clarity, honesty and transparency. Okay? Integrity. Just being upright, honest, and bare naked, you know? Quite literally vulnerable. And distant past, please. 5 of Swords. You had self-sabotage. You sabotaged yourself. You sabotaged relationships. You just, because you were in like, I have to fight or die mode. I have to come out the winner on top all the time. Doesn't matter who I leave, laying on the ground, bleeding or crying. They have to give me their swords. I must take them. That's all I know. I just have to have those swords. So the distant past, recent past, the Lovers, sorry guys, the Lovers, having made a choice. Did you make the choice you were meant to make or wanted to make really in your heart, or did you make a choice just because? What are you thinking? What's in your mind? Wheel of Fortune. Are you thinking about having karma that you've been, you know you're probably going to have to pay back, or are you thinking about the karma you are paying off right now, or are you thinking about a destined new path towards someone or some place or something? Bridging energy is the 9 of Wands. So yeah, life is beating you down pretty good, probably because you were beating people down here in the distant past. You weren't really following the sword of justice, of truth, of honesty, clarity. You were just holding it, you know, really, you were just holding it because it looked good. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be sarcastic or anything, but I mean, that's what these cards say when it comes up in my mind. When I'm looking at this picture, it looks like I got this sword and I got a lot more too, but this sword here, it looks really good in my hand, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Anyways, I'll move on. What is your fear? 5 of Pentacles, to remain out in the cold. To remain out in the cold. Are you leaving yourself out in the cold as a result of the decisions that you've been making in your life that's brought you to your knees? Or is somebody you feel is leaving you out in the cold? Okay, who's this? A 2 of Wands. Somebody who's making a decision, has a decision to make, really. Formulating a plan to decide which path to take, and they may be seeing the sunlit path of the divine light in this particular wand of a passionate new pursuit, or at the one that's sort of in the shadows. Okay, what are you hoping for? Death. Okay, death of a situation. So it's death and transformation. Whatever ends, there will be a transformation for you. Things will be different. Your life changes. Your life will change. Your life will change as a result of putting something to an end, and gaining a new perspective. So outcome is the Chariot. Wonderful. So fast movement forward, fast action forward, giddy up and going, someplace towards someone. The energy for you, clarification, 6 of Pentacles, and the Hangman. It looks like you want to, put an end to the unfairness that you've experienced in your life or have caused in your life. You want to bring balance into it. This is equal reciprocity. Somebody or more than one person has had their hand out in your life for far too long, and it's brought you to your knees. It's brought you to your knees. You can't take it anymore, but it's a result of the way you behaved and your choices you made earlier on in life. But the Hangman now is that you're hanging, you're feeling stuck. You can't move, as you may need to be working on your finances more to get enough so that you feel like you've got something to offer somebody. But you're hanging upside down by your foot, not moving. The divine is there saying, let go of the material world, which means let go of your fears, your ego, and everything that you covet as being valuable to you of the material world, and look towards us, the divine, where you will see who you really are, and that there's balance just in that. That's a new perspective. Okay, what's the energy of this one here? Eight of Swords, somebody who is in their own mental prison. And the Knight of Swords, wow, okay, and they're angry. I mean, for me, the Knight of Swords, when it's upright, it means they just want to seize the opportunity to come forward in truth, honesty, clarity, and, you know, this sort of stuff here. But when it's in reverse, it's more like about the anger. Feeling very anger and stuck by life circumstances, having made choices too. Maybe they've been following a path that was not divinely lit, inspired, of their own will, right? Their own little will, our own little will. We have our will, and then there's God's will, right? They may be angry at themselves, or maybe having arguments with people. Okay, so the back of the deck for our W's who were born in 1969, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, Five of Wands, holy moly. Five of Wands and Three of Wands. You just can't take it anymore, and you want to move from the rough waters to the calmer waters because you got a broken heart. There's the Ten of Pentacles too, which could mean that this was marriage. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, that's who you've been married to or committed to. Long-term partner right here, who is anything but fair and honest, truthful. She's in reverse because she's deceptive. She's deceptive, she's lying, she cheats, she is all about herself, selfishness, whatever it is that she can get, she needs to steal it from somebody else. She's just she's not an easy character, and you never know, you don't really ever know where you stand with this person, because she'll tell you whatever it is she thinks you need to know or want to know, because then that'll put her in the light, you know, it will be put her in a better looking light kind of thing, right? But she's all about conflict, she's all about competition, she's all about drama and disagreements and arguments, and you just if you live with this person, you come home to this, right? On you right away, and if not right away, soon thereafter. Which says, I can't take this anymore. I got to turn my back on this. This has been way too much. Way too much. I can't deal with this anymore. And I need to go where my heart is inspiring me to go. I want to jump on that ship. As soon as it comes closer to land, I'm gone. Going across the waters or across the land, whatever, however mode of transportation. But here's another ship, so it's interesting. There's two ships, right? These are the lessons of the hardships that you've had living with this one and your life before her. Okay, that you're moving away from these rough waters of being in this kind of energy, toxic energy with the Queen of Swords who's in reverse. Okay, yeah. And so you're moving from rough waters, wanting to be in calmer waters of peace and tranquility, because your heart is aching. It's broken from your lifetime of making I won't say wrong decisions, but decisions that cause you to attract relationships and other people and life circumstances that will want to take from you, which gives you, brace your heart. Okay, let's talk about the Ace of Swords and the Hermit for our W names. They're born in 1969. Thank you. Justice, okay. Justice has moved in, balancing the scales because of something that was hidden and secretive. Oh yeah, the Hierophant, Knight of Cups, overindulgence. Okay, I'm going to just leave the Knight of Cups there because this is really right here. This is you wishing to be more, more authentic, vulnerable, no longer hiding your emotions, pressing them down, not telling or not saying anything, The justices come to push you into more of an enlightened state. But it is also, these 3 cards are talking about divorce too. This could be marriage, but you are getting, this is breaking a contract. So this is breaking a marriage contract, right? The balance scale is being balanced between what's been hidden, what's not been revealed to you, but it obviously had been. God had come in and blew up the secrets, revealed things to you. Maybe revealing your past ways of the way you've been behaving is why you're having the karmic debt you're having now. The karma you're having now to pay off from your distant energies, your distant past energies. Let's talk about the distant past energies of the 5 of Swords for our W names born in 1969. Let's put you over there. We have the 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Cups. Yeah, okay. You met somebody that you became very attracted to. They were quite alluring. You found them to be charismatic, a go-getter, someone who's fun, had a great sense of humor, just very attractive, like in every way to you. And you decided to, dip into your options, right? But you were married. You were married, but even though you became attached to her energetically as well as just, at your heart level, right? Yeah. And you now miss them dearly. You realized, even back then, shortly after you let them go, your Queen of Wands, you're missing them. You miss them then. You sabotaged the relationship because you were married. You already had somebody in your life, a commitment in your life. You were married, okay? Right now, you're not, but you were married then. Okay, so the Lovers. You chose your wife, obviously, over someone who would be the other woman. Now, whether or not this one knew that you were married, don't know. It's possible. But nonetheless, that ended. But you've never been able to get her out of your mind. Lovers. King of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. 6 of Wands. And this. Holy smokes. And then, of course, this too. Wow. Okay. So it looks like in the recent past, you're no longer committed to this one over here. You've been walking away from it. Whether you're fully divorced or not, don't know. But you definitely have made strides to walk away. I mean, this is having a plan. This is having a plan. This is leaving. This is actually leaving. This is actually getting in a boat. Well, you know what I mean. But it's leaving. Again, it's leaving because it's nothing but heartbreak for you over here. And so in the recent past, you decided to, you may have chose her in the past because you're married to her over this one that was the other woman. But now you're choosing this one who you see as a darling, as somebody that you admire, who's compassionate, kind, and caring. The Queen of Cups is forgiving, okay? Somebody who will forgive you. She has a cup of love to give somebody. And she's so grown and elevated in her spiritual enlightenment that she knows forgiveness is necessary. So she forgives. She sees you, she'll see you as being grown, matured, and someone of like a man of the world kind of thing. Somebody who knows how to navigate the material world of possessions, material possessions, hardworking, makes money, very smart, and friendly, like people, and committed, commit to your work. You commit to whatever you put yourself into. And you know how to make money. You know, you've been bumped up, promoted, whatever, in your position at work, in your career, whatever. Maybe you're an entrepreneur and you're just doing really well with your sales or whatever it is that you're doing. And you know how to make money work for you. You reinvest and you invest, and you just put it into stocks and bonds and real estate and anything else, even retirement homes, that kind of thing. So you are very well navigated. The material world, the only thing that you were missing was somebody who was your true love, okay? Somebody that you both were truly in love with. She was truly in love with you. You realize this one was not truly in love with you, okay? It may have seemed like that in the beginning, but it wasn't. It turned out not to be the case. All right, you just want to mend that connection between yourself and the Queen of Cups, who was your Queen of Wands in the past, sharing cups with each other, and a long-term, prosperous, and highly abundant life spent together, making more abundance, more prosperity together. She is the one that makes you want to sit up tall in your seat and say, look who I'm married to. Look who I have. I feel so lucky, so blessed and enlightened to know that this Queen of Wands wants me in her life. Okay, and that of course that she's tickled to have you in her life, back in her life again. That's what you're hoping for. Right? You put an end to your misery here with this one so that you can transform and become the man, the energy that you know your Queen of Cups would appreciate and probably would say yes to if she's not already involved with somebody. Okay. What are you thinking about? Ooh, that tower, how that tower came in and broke up your peace and harmony. But now you're the Emperor, because you have nostalgia, nothing but good, fond memories of the person from the past right here. Yep. So you see how the tower came in, blew up your life with this one. You're basically thanking your lucky stars for it now. I mean, you really are. You're like, thank God. I finally started seeing her for the way she is. And I just don't resonate with that. I just don't, yeah, okay. So you're saying my karma has been paid off because you went through hell with this one here. And whatever hell you put this one or anyone else in your life through, you have paid it off by having this one in your life, okay? I hope that makes sense. Your destiny is now turning in your favor. The tower had come in and blew all that up so that you can find some peace, calm and serenity, balance and healing, which is what that's all about. You're thinking about how it's good to heal. It's good to let go of what is not good for me. It's good to no longer be her husband. It's good to raise my vibration to become a peace and calm, loving individual who now sees the light in a different way. All right. Remember, you had to hang upside down somewhere, right? Yeah, right there. You're hanging upside down. You've been enlightened. You're seeing things differently now. And that's you tapping into your Emperor energy of get up, stand up, take charge and control of your life, because you've got better things to be doing. Places to go, people to see. That's going to move you along your path in a very strong way that it's like leading the construction crew as you build your new empire. Okay. 9 of Wands, but not before you're thrown on your knees, right? Not before you're thrown on your knees as a wounded warrior. It was mentally and emotionally overwhelming and exhausting to you to deal with the hell that you dealt with over here with her, being with her. You have the World, ending that cycle. You got the King of Swords. You had put the lawyer onto it for you. And Judgment, yep. And you brought the courts in. And now you're an action taker with a cup to give to and a message to send to you're a Queen of Cups, okay? Yeah. So yeah, you ended the cycle of all this this wounded warrior business, and you become somebody with her. See, with her, you had to be as black and white with her as possible, because if you told her anything, she would turn and twist it around in her favor. So you were very, very black and white, like no emotion at all. Honest though, and patient. Here's Judgment came in. What did we say? Yeah, Judgment came in and said, this has got to end. You got yourself a lawyer. We got the courts involved. You have or are being divorced, okay? You're becoming again, returning to your side of yourself that you're not necessarily have seen in a long time. You're actually getting up and taking charge like the Emperor, okay? You're going to battle your way to peace and calm, if that makes any sense. Battling it's like you're just not going to take no for an answer from yourself, let alone from anyone else. But you just have a different sight now. You're seeing things differently. And by removing the cloud of toxicity around you every day, you're able to see that there is more light out there than you've ever noticed before. And you just want to pour that into your truthful, honest, loving, and honest, yeah, truthful and honest and loving communication with your Queen of Cups, okay, who is your Queen of Wands in the past. All right, and that she ticks all your boxes. But you're afraid, you're afraid that she's just going to leave you out in the cold, right? That once you reconnect with her, look where she's at. She's been angry. So much so that she's kept herself all tied up in her own mental prison because of what happened between the two of you. But she's also trying to get a new sense of direction, so that she can make better, more informed, wiser decisions in her life, like you, right? So she's got this Two of Wands where she's got to make a decision of which direction to go. And if you come back into her life, you're going to need to quiet her fears and turn this around, so that you're coming in, you're seizing the opportunity to be able to tell her straight how much you've left all of that behind, all that caca behind, which in Canadian is BS. So you've left the caca behind, which involves her, and you're ready. You're ready to look to your future and move towards her. That's what she wants, and that's what you want to tell her. Okay, because you've got to calm her fears, and you're going to do it very well as the King of Cups. I love you. You deeply love her. Oh, and you're very excited. You want to tell her that, and she's excited to hear it. Okay? She would be very excited to hear that you've left that kind of energy and life behind, because you've tapped into your soul, your love, your heart, and found that you truly and deeply love this one here. Love this one here who is caught up in fears of her making the wrong decision to choose you, if you're still in this this caca energy over here. All right, so you've got to come in and calm her fears and tell her the truth about everything. Lay it all out there in front of her, so that she can look at it and say, okay, I get that, I understand this, I don't like that, but the way you're coming now to me, I'm willing to consider it. I'm the Queen of Cups after all. I'm very forgiving, extremely forgiving, and I'm a go-getter. I still have that charismatic like take action kind of gal inside me. So I will deliberate and I will hear you out. I just want you to come in honest and come in with your love on your shoulders, on your arm, which of course the Knight of Cups doesn't usually do, but you can demonstrate it in many other ways to assure her that you mean what you say, and that you're going to do everything in your power to make sure that this is going to be a fair, equal give and take, at least equal reciprocity, because you've been enlightened. You've been enlightened as to what you've been up to and how you've been hurting people. W name's 1969, born 1969. What do we know about the Chariot for you? Ooh, yeah. A little obsessed with bringing in a nice, beautiful offer to celebrate and initiate a reconnection, collaboration. Okay, so the devil, toxicity, has been a very huge part of your life before you met her, and probably while you were still married after meeting her. It's been a toxic part of your life. You met somebody who was just as toxic, if not more, than you, because you were equally yoked at that time. You still have some toxicity in you, in the sense that you have a strong desire, actually, that could be leading to an obsession of having this kind of pentacle connection. You strongly desire to meet up with her. You strongly desire to go wherever it is she is, because you want to re-engage her in a collaboration with nothing but, emotional celebration and taking her out on dates. Like, you just, the divine says yes, as long as you can control this. Yeah, it's still very, from what I'm getting, W names 1969 born, you still have it there, and like just below the surface. You do want it, but you don't want it. You realize that it helps you feel motivated and impassioned about things, about people, about places, about things, things that you desire. You like it. You do. And it's going to help you move forward in your life because of that strong pull you have, fiery pull towards life itself, the pursuit of love and happiness. But the divine says, we will help you. We can help you. You don't need the toxicity. We will help guide you there through the calmer waters. See, this is what you want. This is not toxic. This is not toxic. So this is what you're saying, you're thinking about. That's what you want. So you need to be able to calm that obsession down, that strong, strong desire, because the divine is coming ahead of you saying, you don't need it. All you need is us. All you need is faith in yourself. All you need is confidence. And the devil energy, toxic energy, can give you some false confidence, all right, that you could fall for as thinking it's confidence, but it's not, it's fake. It's type of confidence that you can lose quite quickly because it's not coming from an inner truth of who you are. This is your inner truth. That divine pentacle right there is a great big blessing of prosperity and abundance, which you're going to work for, not only just to maintain that and grow more as a result. You're going to work with her and you growing one. You're forging a new foundation and more prosperity and abundance as a result of coming together, reconciling, because the divine says you two are meant to be together. You've had past lifetimes together. You have a strong soul tie for each other. This was a karmic soulmate. This one here is your soulmate, is a divine soulmate. This is a false, could be like a false twin flame. This is your true twin flame. If it's a twin flame thing going on, it doesn't have to be. But yeah, this is false, this is true. And the divine says, you finally realize that yourself. So we've got this great big blessing for you that you don't need to. You can lay that down. Lay it down. You just trust that we're going to take care of you, that we have your back. That's the divine and all the angels and your spirit guides. We have your back. We are going to show you whenever you're quiet, whenever you get quiet in your mind, slow those thoughts down. We will tell you that we will suggest, do this, recommend and encourage you to feel like you need to do that, like right now, or like the next day when you get up in the morning, that kind of thing. Otherwise, you're perfectly set, W names born in 1969. You've got great things ahead of you, and you have the right idea here, especially with this peace and calm and serenity kind of energy you want to move in your life as a leader. The Emperor energy, you can have strong desires, but just balance it. Weigh it in with what you know is right. What's right, what's not. It's not too much, It's not too much. You're not going to be overbearing in any ways, or expecting, to be in that Five of Swords energy again, taking what you think you need to take, or else you won't get it any other way. That's not the truth, okay? So I'm going to do this for you. Let's do the angel's answers, and then I want to do what she would say to you when you do connect with her. Because this is all about saying, yes, connect with her. Yes, do not delay much longer, connect with her. You have every desire to put it behind you, this life here, so that you can transform your energy, which means it transforms your life. No need to worry, you see? That's what this is. The divine is saying, don't worry, don't fall back into that kind of that overzealous, I need to, if I don't grab it before someone else grabs it, I will never have it. That's not the truth. Ask for help from others. Yeah, rely on other people too. We're all here to help each other. That's what I'm doing this reading for, is to help you, right? And then trust in the divine, that the divine's got your back, and that they're providing for you all along the way, because you're following your heart. You're going towards what it is you want to do, and you're very bravely putting the past behind you, letting go of those toxic ways. All right, that's lovely, guys. I meant here. Okay, I'm going to do divinely guided messages of love. Let's see what they have to say. I hope you're enjoying this. Please let me know, W names who are born in 1969. Hopefully there's somebody out there who goes by that W name and is born in 1969. If not, pass it along to somebody you know. Space. I need more time to think. That's what she's saying. She needs more time to think. So when you come in, remember, she's got these fears. You've got to reassure her that it's okay for her to choose that path that goes to you. Okay, she's going to need time when you show back up again. So don't push. Habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Well, she's not going to know that, because she's still stuck in her mind, that mental prison. She's not going to know that until she knows that. That's where all this reassurance, you as the King of Cups, need to come into her space with. Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Yeah, she's going to feel like that. She must have felt like that back then. And you were probably giving her, my friends would say, giving her tabernacles. I'm just saying, that's just a saying that says you were giving her a lot of your passionate love, because you were in a regular kind of love already with your spouse. So you had more va-va-ving, so to speak, in this affair that you're having with her when she was the Queen of Wands. Does that make sense? All right. Secrets. I haven't told you everything. So she's got some secrets too. Well, there you go. Let's get one or two more. I'm going to just shuffle again. She hasn't told you everything too, so you're not the only one. I should alleviate your mind a little too. Escape. I left when things got hard. Yeah, well, you and her were staying in touch, but it just got to be too much because you were not making any kind of indication. Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Yeah, well, that would be a good place to start, to understand where she's putting herself in your putting yourself in her shoes, right? That's that whole perspective change. And confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Well, she will for a while, until you're able to truly reassure her that you're back here for her and only her, and that you plan to be here for the long haul. Just make sure you stay connected. Don't worry, and ask other people for help, and to trust that the divine's got your back. The divine is leading you back to her. And things, once you give her some reassurance and she pulls herself out of this mental prison here, the two of you will be able to start. Well, I mean, that's not starting. Starting was where you just showing up, right? You will be able to continue developing together, growing together, and forging a really beautiful foundation together with this here, okay? Well, I hope that that was helpful to you. W names, born in 1969. And if you are watching this or you know of somebody, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. Bye for now.